Hey everybody, it's Nikki Myers, Mrs. Colorado 2014. I'm here with Laurel Barrett, and she's going to just tell us a little bit about herself today. She'll be competing this July for the Miss for Colorado America title. So I'm going to hand it over to her, and she can tell you where she's from, what title she's representing, and then give us about 30 seconds, 45 seconds just about you and what we should know about you.
Hi, I'm Laurel Barrett. I'm Miss Colorado Springs for America. I am a hula hooper, a traveler, a healthcare professional, and I love sunsets.
That's awesome. So Laurel, this is not your first year competing, correct? You were with us last year. So I
Correct.
want you to share a little bit about your preparation for last year and this year, and then kind of why you decided to come back.
Well, last year, I honestly just walked on the stage and I had no coaching, no prep, no gym time, no nothing. I just went out there raw. And it was such a fun time. I'm like, maybe I should put a little more effort into this and try it again and see what happens. Yes.
That happens a lot, right? We all just kind of think, hey, let's just see where this goes. And
Yeah.
I love when Emily, always in orientation, she kind of talks about playing the game, right? You don't show up to a football game in high heels, just like, for pageantry, people think it's just walking on stage, and it's not. It really does. It's a sport, and it takes some practice and preparation. And I'll be the first to admit that I was not in the best shape of anybody on stage the year I won. So I won't say that you have to have a perfect body or anything like that. But you definitely want to go up there with your best self, right? So.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so you came, you had a great time. It's kind of like a women's retreat, right? Like,
Yes, it is.
amazing women everywhere. And then, you did not, unfortunately, walk away with the crown last year, but there can only be one. So, what made you decide to come back this year?
I loved the sisterhood aspect of it. I feel like everybody I met last year has become one of my best girlfriends ever. And I wanted to keep that relationship going. It's like when I got off the stage last year after finals, I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this again. But then a week later, I'm like, I'm doing this again. And I signed up and I'm back.
It really is a roller coaster. And Emily talks about that too, that, don't go away from finals night really upset and talking bad about it, because you're in the moment and we all are upset, right? If you don't win, I didn't win my first year. You're definitely a little bit depressed and kind of like, dang it, but like you said, a week later when emotions calm down, you kind of step back and go, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it was so awesome and I needed to
Yes.
that
Well, I'm
FOMO.
also the random girl that passed out while Elizabeth was being crowned Mrs. Wyoming. So that was me backstage on the floor.
There's always one, girl. Don't worry about it. There's always one. That's our other tip, right? We tell you to eat and drink, and most people don't do enough of that week.
I locked my knees, which I was a marching band and I knew better. So I know better this year too.
Yeah, you've got to practice standing in those heels for a long time leading up to the event, because it is exhausting, especially after such a long day.
Yes.
So tell me, if this year was the year that Laurel gets to wear that crown, I would love to know kind of what your plans are for your year as Miss for Colorado.
I would continue what I've been doing so far already this year. I've had tons of opportunities to do really fun appearances. I even got to do a wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier when I was traveling for work in Virginia. Wow. And that honestly was like, for pageantry, for my entire life, that was one of the most moving moments of my life. And I'm so glad I got to do it. And I want to continue to do all that sort of thing. But I would also like to go into schools more and talk to Girl Scouts and say, hey, science and math is cool. Look where I've gone. And I want to be able to do that sort of thing, and maybe perform in a few more nursing homes once they're out of quarantine. Because I've been doing bingo nights with them. I call their bingo out with my crown, and they love seeing me. And yeah, I try to do something at least once or twice a month and be able to be out in the community.
That's fantastic. Well, you should reach out to them, because I know Matthew McConaughey did bingo night at the senior home via Zoom. So maybe we can do.
Yeah, we were talking about doing that, but we'll see what happens.
I know. Hopefully this isn't, we're not here for too much longer. Where was I? Oh, you talked about inspiring young women to be involved in science and math and things like that. Tell me somebody that you admired and somebody that, got you into that.
I would say it would be Elizabeth Blackwell. She was the first woman ever to graduate from medical school. So she helped pave the pathway of where I'm at in life. I'm a pharmacy technician and I've recently been promoted. I travel all over the country and help train new technicians.
That's
So
great. That's
yeah.
awesome. Um, Tell me, again, obviously only one gal can walk away with the crown. If it doesn't happen to be you this year again, what do you think, what are you hoping to gain from this year? Because I feel like it's a little different every year. Like you said, you came in a rookie last year, kind of just went for it. This year you've had some time to think about it. What are you hoping to go in and focus on more than just the crown? Because we know that that's not always the case.
Well, I already have a pretty crown,
You
so
do. So there you
I
go.
like that one. But a bigger crown would be cool. But I would like to continue my friendships that I have with all the girls in pageantry and keep inspiring people to do whatever they want to do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Um, we have a fun little side note question, which is like, what is your favorite toy from childhood or something that you cherished in your childhood? And tell us a little story about how that became that item.
I had a stuffed pound puppy. I don't. Most people don't even remember what they were, but it was gray and black. Yes. So it was gray and black, and he would go on all our road trips with us, and he was just my little companion forever, and I still have him.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
Yeah, and he became my friend because my sister had a stuffed pig, so I had a dog, and she had the pig.
Aw, that's so
Yes.
cute. I love that.
Yes.
Um, so one last thing, I just want you to share either a fun story or fun fact or just anything you think that the world should know about Laurel.
I think that everybody should know that there's no such thing as a wrong turn. Whether you're on your road trip or your life path, there's always going to be an adventure at the end of the path.
That's beautiful. Awesome. Well, that's all I have for you today, Laurel. I can't wait to see what you do on stage in July. Hopefully we'll all
Yes.
be there. We're being very optimistic that we'll be all together in July, and I'll give you a big hug. No longer 6
Yes.
feet away.
No more elbow bumps.
Exactly. And we'll look forward to seeing what you do with your year.
Yes. Thank you. It's good to see you.
So, bye.